Hi, babe. How's your 2023 going so far? I know. New starts can be rough, and even getting back to our old routines after taking a little break can be kind of difficult, so I totally get it. But I'm here to cheer you on, and I know you can get through it. So, tell me, what are 3 things that you want to do this year that will be fun? I love that. Me? Good question. I definitely want to go ice skating. I used to ice skate a lot as a kid. I really, really loved it. I was like pretty good at it, decent. But I want to get some ice skates and go ice skating. Second thing, maybe not this year, but one of my fun goals, I guess, would be to ride on a helicopter. Wouldn't that be so fun? But let me pick one more thing to do this year. Horseback riding. That would be fun. Ice skating and horseback riding needs to happen this year. Well, let's do another one. What is one health goal that you want to achieve this year? Could be personal, fitness, maybe something that you've been putting off that you need to do that's better for you. Gotta stay healthy, right? For me, I would say stay consistent with my training and get stronger. My boxing training. And try to not get hit in the face anymore. Yeah, I like that one too. Let me see. What's one work goal that you have? My work goal. I would say, I think one of my work goals is to stay consistent. And a big goal of mine would be to get 50K subs on my hub channel. That's a good one. What is something that made you happy this past year? Something that made me so happy this year was making my YouTube channel. Seeing your gorgeous face. What is your favorite memory from this year? Let me think. Favorite memory? There's so many good ones. Pretty much any time I spend with my family, I think. All right. Let's think of one more thing. That was my ice machine. Mm, Here's a good one. What's one secret promise that you're going to keep to yourself this year? I definitely know mine. I'm so glad that I can motivate you, be here for you. It's been kind of rough for me to just get back into the swing of things, but you always have to remember why you started, what you did to get here, and look at accomplishing your goals and all of the stresses and worries and problems that arise as new memories that we can talk about at the end of this year. For me, I know what keeps me motivated when times are not necessarily hard, but just kind of, you know, really just slowing down. Need to like get out of that jog and get back into the race, when I'm just feeling kind of like sluggish. I always tell myself, remember why you started and remember where you want to be. If what you want to do right in this moment doesn't align with what you want to be in the future and what you want to accomplish, then you have to remember to stay focused and be in tune with your higher self and be hard on yourself and just keep going. Stay focused on the end goal instead of distractions in the here and the now. Because at the end of the day, life is 50-50, and you can have 50 really great things or 50 distractions, we're all gonna have hard times in our lives, and we're all going to struggle with something. If life was always 100% happy, then it wouldn't be very fun. My house is so loud today. So just remember, whether you know, give into that moment and, stop doing your tasks and distract yourself, or you get your tasks done and you succeed, you're always going to have problems. So that's why I like that phrase, more money, more problems, but the money makes it better. I think that's true, I think you're always going to have issues, but accomplishing your goals will always make you feel a little bit better. So pushing through distractions and getting things done will serve your higher self. And that's what I just try to tell myself. So hopefully you can vibe with that. I don't know. Yeah. We all love to eat junk food and watch TV and hang out with our friends and do fun things, but if you schedule those things into your life, you can still have time for them. And honestly, life's a lot more fun when you're celebrating life and celebrating your accomplishments instead of distracting and hiding and pretending and just constantly thinking of all of the things that you need to do. I heard this once, that every time you think about a task that you have to do and you don't just do it there in the moment, your brain actually thinks that you've done that task. So at the end of the day, would you rather do the task over and over and over again? Or would you rather just do the task now, right now, get it done, and be proud of yourself and have accomplishments? no matter what, that task has to get done. So I'm gonna take the one that holds the least resilience, and just take it a day at a time. It's so fun to write out our goals and think about our big ideas and all of our plans and our 5 year plan, our 10 year plan, our 1 year plan, but that can be really overwhelming. So for me, I take it a day at a time and I do what's called uh, habit stacking. Habit stacking is just focusing on that one thing that you need to do and nothing else, and then sitting in the feeling that you get after that task is done. Rewarding yourself with positive talk will really go so far. And once you do that one task, you'll be able to build on that momentum. That feeling of success will push you to do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, because now you've replaced your happiness from snacks and TV and distractions with positive self talk and accomplishments. So that's why they always say, starting is the hardest part, because you have to fully believe in yourself. You have to trust in yourself that you can do it without any evidence that you can, without any feeling of accomplishments, or, the feeling of that short term satisfaction, which is totally normal. We all feel that way. That's why you see like a lot of successful people, they do a lot of things and they take days off. They feel like we do, right? But the reason they're successful is because they have it stacked and they keep it going, they keep it going, they keep it going. You can do that too. You don't need proof to validate that you can do it. You wanting to accomplish that goal is enough proof already. Now, all you have to do is believe that you can do it without any evidence. And that really is the hardest part. But I promise, if you just show up for yourself, just show up and do it once, that will give you enough evidence to prove to yourself that you can keep going. You can get into that good flow, right? The workflow. I know a lot of people take medicines and stuff and all kinds of things. They get addicted to caffeine and all these crazy things looking for that feeling. But you can't get into the flow until you just do it. You don't need anything. You don't need caffeine. You don't need medications. I mean, unless you do, obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. You don't need to constantly, stimulate your brain. You and your brain are enough. So if you just do the task, you'll see what I mean. And also, sometimes I feel like I have two things that kind of like are my buffering, I guess. When I'm stressed, I stress eat. So instead of stress eating, now I stress nap. So I tell myself, if you want to stress eat, that means like if you want to just eat to eat, that means you need to go lay down. Doesn't matter what you're doing or the billion things you need to accomplish, just spend the time that you would be eating that snack and go lay down. And then also feeling tired. So my other thing is like, kind of goes against what I was just saying, but I noticed that if I need to stretch, if I have a lot of stress in my body, my brain tells me, oh, I need to go lay down. But if I lay down, it's not going to get better. I need to stretch. I need to roll my shoulders, breathe, stretch and relax. Your brain does so many tricky things. Your brain will tell you things like you're hungry when you're thirsty, you're tired when you need to stretch, or you're groggy but you just need to get up and get moving. The brain is very tricky, but you can trick your own brain. And I've done a lot of, self-discovery in the past year, and I've done a lot of, fighting with myself as well. So I totally get that it's not easy to get going. It's not easy to stay motivated, but you can trick your brain. You just have to listen to yourself. You have to take it easy on yourself. Give yourself positive talk, and you'll figure out, hey, I'm doing this and I'm feeling this way, but I actually need this thing, and I'll feel this way and I'll feel so much better. But the one thing I know that works for everybody is just starting, just doing it, and learning as you go and getting into that positive mindset. But you have to congratulate yourself after you do the task. You can't be like, another one, another one, another one, and not say, hey, you did that one thing was enough. For me, I know that like if I have 10 things to do in one day, I'm gonna get none of those 10 things done if I listen to myself and I say, oh my gosh, those 10 things are so many things. Because it doesn't matter if I do those 10 things. It only matters if I at least do one. So staying in that upward trend, remembering who you are, staying one with your higher self, and not overwhelming yourself. You can't do those 10 things, that's fine. The 10 things need to be done, doesn't matter. Because if you keep telling yourself that, none of the 10 things are going to happen. So stay in the moment, stay focused, stay on your task, just do it, and be kind to yourself. Really, that is enough to get you to where you want to be. And learning as you go is honestly the best way to learn. We all don't go from 0 to 100, right? Everybody has been where you're at right now and whatever you want to do. Even the greatest person that's ever accomplished whatever goal it is that you're after. So I want you to go to bed tonight and wake up motivated, wake up proud, and stay in the moment, stay focused, and don't overwhelm yourself. I think that is really the biggest reason why people don't do things. People say laziness is the reason why people don't do things, but there's a lot more to laziness. I mean, there's depression, there's being overwhelmed, there's anxiety, there's a lot of things. But if you literally just stay focused, stay in the moment, and just do that one thing, that will beat out, all of the feelings of being overwhelmed, all of the stresses, all of the worries. And, it will make you feel so much better, I promise. So even if you could just take the 15 minutes that you're on TikTok or wherever you're at and tell yourself, I'm in the moment right now. What is the best thing for my higher purpose, my highest self to do with these 15 minutes? Do it and then go back to TikTok and say, okay, I did that for 15 minutes. I'm going to go back to TikTok or whatever it is for another 15 minutes. Do whatever it takes to get yourself going. Treat yourself, literally. Congratulate yourself. Gift yourself. Love yourself. Encourage yourself. You don't need motivational speeches. You don't need a cheerleader. All of those things are wonderful and great and amazing and definitely helpful. But the only true motivation you need is yourself, your purpose, and remembering why you started. Let's look back a year from now and be happy that we just went and started that one little thing. All right, well, that's enough of my motivational speech. I guess I'll just hop down from my soapbox. But I hope you have a great night, and I hope that you treat yourself well and give yourself all of the love and patience and kindness that you deserve. We're all struggling and we're all sluggish, but we can push through and we can do this. I love you.